During the course of this investigation, multiple leaks to the media have occurred. Leaks from law enforcement about the physical evidence, the DNA, the lack of Kane's DNA have all been troublesome, to say the least. Finally, yesterday was the most disturbing report of allegedly confidential information. It was reported yesterday, quote, DNA tests found DNA evidence of at least one person and possibly one or two more in her genital area, but no traces of any DNA from Kane. It was also reported that, quote, two unknown semen samples in Kane's victim's rape kit, close quote. The consequence of all of this has been to discredit my client in the public. And as concerning as this has been about the nature of this case, we have encountered a far more troublesome situation. This concerns the integrity of that evidence. Yesterday, the rape kit evidence bag was anonymously delivered to the home of my client's mother. We know this to be the evidence bag that once contained the rape kit evidence. We know this because the bag has a label on it. It contains my client's identity. It contains my client's birth date. It contains the location where the rape kit was done, and it confirms the nurse's initials who performed the rape kit. It is authentic. We have spent yesterday evening to the early hours of this morning conferring with law enforcement, former prosecutors, people that have worked at the lab, and ECMC personnel. It is the evidence rape kit evidence bag. As you can see from the pictures, this evidence bag has been ripped open. The purpose of an evidence bag is to protect the items of evidence from tampering. The bag itself is even critical evidence to the chain of custody. It never leaves law enforcement or the district attorney's office. In my 30 years plus of being both a prosecutor and a defense attorney, I have never seen an evidence bag outside of a police lab, a prosecutor's office, or a courtroom, let alone find one in the doorway of a rape victim's mother's home. On behalf of my client, I will be requesting an independent law enforcement investigation by a separate law enforcement agency into how this breach could have possibly happened.